Welcome to the Nevada Author Network, a collaboration between the Sierra Arts Foundation and Two More Books. Recorded at the Depot Gallery and Bookstore in Sparks, Nevada. Each week, we will highlight a Northern Nevada writer and member of the Sierra Arts literary community. Our guest this week is Tia Flores, Program Director for the Sierra Arts Foundation.
Okay, hi everybody, it's the CCJT Amateur Hour here at the Sierra Arts Foundation, the gallery and book.
Okay, it's the Depot Gallery Bookstore. I'm CC, this is JT. This is Tia Flores from the Sierra Arts Foundation, and we are here for the inaugural episode of the Nevada Authors Network. So today we are talking with Tia a little bit about the Sierra Arts Foundation and their mission.
Thank you guys so much for welcoming me to this. We're very excited to be partnering with you guys on this wonderful launching of the podcast. So thank you for that, first of all. My name is Tia Flores, and I'm the Program Director for Sierra Arts Foundation. I've been with Sierra Arts, 8 years now, which is kind of shocking. My first introduction to Sierra Arts was many years ago as an emerging artist. And when I had an opportunity to come back as the Program Director, I took it because I thought Sierra Arts is a wonderful organization that supports artists of all disciplines within our region. So it's a great organization to work for.
And what type of art do you do?
I personally am a visual artist. So I'm known for pyrography, which is a fancy word of wood burning.
Oh, cool.
So I've pretty much been a line artist, pen and ink artist all my life, architectural illustration, and so it was a natural progression for me to go into wood burning. So that's what I'm known for.
That's great. And how did the Sierra Arts literary community come about?
It came about a little over 3 years ago, and we worked really closely with the Nevada Arts Council with the recipients of the grants that they received, the artist grants. And one of the literary artists had received a grant and reached out and wanted to know if she could teach a writing class in our facility. And I said, of course. So we met her over there at our main branch, our main office and gallery in downtown Reno. And just by a discussion, I was sharing with her that in programming, it's very challenging to find literary artists, especially for certain programs. I said, you guys hide. You hide. Where are you guys hidden? And
Yes.
How do you locate you? And she had mentioned that ironically, coming out of COVID, it was some of the organizations or the little networking had stopped to where a lot of the literary artists were gathering. So we decided, well, why don't we put together a community of literary artists of all genres, and poets and songwriters, screenwriters, a safe place for them to come and meet and share ideas and resources, and just to kind of support one another on their journey as a writer and their love for books and words and poems. And we came up with the name Sierra Arts Literary Community, and also known as SULC. And from that, upon meeting, so we decided to meet once a month, and we started here at the Depot Gallery, and we quickly outgrew that. And then what we found is that, surprising to me, how many published authors we have in the area. I was shocked. And then we realized there are really not that many venues for literary artists to have their works. So we decided at this particular space, there's this wonderful little room that is not conducive to visual arts, because if you can see, it has on the 4 sides of it, 3 are windows and 1's a door. So we decided to bring in some bookcases in here and fill it up with books from some amazing authors from our area.
It does make a great little bookstore, and I guess originally, since this was an actual railroad depot,
Yes.
this was the ticket office.
Yes. Yes.
So it's still got the cage window over here and everything. It's a very nice, cozy little space, I think. And I just noticed that the bookshelf over against the wall is on a door.
Yes.
So it's a very artistic bookstore.
Yes, yes. We're quite proud of this little space, and we really like that cross-pollination of the visual arts that we have in here with the gallery as well as the bookstore.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're finding is that the books are selling quite well out of here right now. So
That's
we're
great.
excited about
We've
it.
definitely been the beneficiary of this because we see our books are, that we've done ourselves, and we see so many names that we recognize, like Sue and Ken and others. So I think speaking for all of us, we thank you for for expanding into that. This is really fun. One thing that we've always said is that a city and a town is buildings and roads, but it's art that makes a community. It's art that makes it a community. So I think your mission is so very important, But let's talk about the elephant in the room. There's some challenges that you're going to be struggling with in the near future.
Right.
And it seems like this is more of a time that we as a community should pull together and support the arts. So, what are some events that we should be aware of coming up?
Well, first on that take, yes, we obviously have some challenging times right now, and we see some on the horizon as well, especially in support of arts and humanities on a national level, state level, and even more local. But I think one of the things that we learned from COVID was that people do not stop being creative. And we are naturally creative beings, and we'll create no matter what. And that can be somebody who performs, plays music, sings, draws, paints, or even write or create poetry. And I think as we come out realizing that that's a go-to for many people anyway, that how can we best support that community? So buy their art, show up to book signings, show up to gallery shows, just be present on things. When you see things on social media and you see somebody posting their most recent book or their art piece or a performance or something, share it. Just push it out there so people are aware of it. And I think that's the best thing we can do. There's a quote that I absolutely love. It's stand in the company of dreamers because they believe you can achieve impossible things. And I believe right now that's where I think the arts are going to save us. It saved us through the crisis of COVID,
Right.
for our sanity. And I think as we, embark on challenging times right now, I think it's going to save us again.
Oh, that's great. I love that quote. Thank you for sharing that. And we really think that this is a great way for us to kind of handle the challenges that, and not just for artists, but for people in general, that we need the arts to help get us through the tough times like this. So it is a very important time for us all to come together.
Absolutely. I think one of the things that I love about Sierra Arts is that it's a community-driven regional organization. We recognize all the art disciplines, and we work with emerging artists as well as professional. We take to heart that if a creative being in our community is not able to survive here financially, we see that as, we take that on. Because we need for our creative people to stay within our community because they're great contributors to our community.
Yes. It does make, as JT said, this is what makes it a community, is the artists
Absolutely.
bringing us together.
Absolutely.
So, well, any other questions?
Just wanted to thank you for the opportunity for creating and partnering the Nevadan Authors Network with the Sierra Arts Foundation, giving us a platform and giving us the ability to come into this wonderful facility and lift up our colleagues in the Sierra Arts literary community. Because the exposure part of writing is something that writers probably don't think a lot about once they get into writing and into publishing. So as they say, there's no such thing as bad publicity, but any kind of visibility is wonderful visibility. So I think on behalf of the writers that you've been lifting up, want to say thank you for making that effort and energy available. And so we really appreciate it.
We do.
Well, my pleasure, and definitely the pleasure of Sierra Arts. We have come to love the literary community as we've gotten to know everybody. And the nice thing about it is it's from people from all backgrounds that make up the Sierra Arts literary community, and it's wonderful getting to know them. It's actually very interesting reading the different books.
Yes.
Oh,
there's a variety.
It's I just gave a talk at TMCC this week, and it was the student art show, and I had mentioned that one of the nice things about working for Sierra Arts is that every morning I walk through the gallery, and every morning I'm, my mood is influenced by the artwork that is there, and sometimes the art is absolutely breathtaking, and sometimes there's a piece that's very disturbing.
Right.
And I know that translates over to all disciplines, because in the books that we've gotten out of the bookstore, some of the writing is absolutely beautiful, and then you get some scary ones that are terrifying and disturbing.
Right.
So I love the range of literary artists that we get to work with and have in our bookstore.
Well, it is fun sitting here looking around at the books that are available, and there is quite a wide variety. There are children's books, there's poetry, there are travel books, because there are a lot of roads to travel in Nevada, and specifically Highway 40, Highway 50, just Mark Twain. There's so much. There is a rich literary history in Nevada. So it's kind of fun to be another generation moving that literary history forward.
Yes, absolutely.
So anyway, thank you again.
Yep.
Thank you.
Just as a reminder that you can find more information about the Sierra Arts Foundation at their website at sierraarts.org.
That's
Did I get it right?
You
Yes.
You did, excellent. And we encourage everybody that's watching this or listening to this to take a look out at the website and see what they have to offer. It's wonderful, and it is, as we said, quite expensive. You can also find CC and JT. You can find our stuff at our website at carsonhume.com, and you can find all about our books and everything. So we again thank you, and thank you,
And we hope you'll come out to the Depot Gallery bookstore and check out the books that are available here. We will have more authors coming in the future that we will be highlighting some of the people who have their books in this bookstore, so you can learn more about them and their work. And we look forward to this new journey together.
Yes. And thank you guys.
thank you. Okay,
Have
y'all
a
take
great
care
day.
now. Bye-bye.
Bye.
This has been the Nevada Author Network, a collaboration between the Sierra Arts Foundation and Two More Books, recorded at the Depot Gallery and Bookstore in Sparks, Nevada. Thank you for joining us.